Hello, welcome to this new episode of Law Tips with Kayode Aderemi. Today, or this time, we shall be looking at the recall process of an elected lawmaker in Nigeria. Let's start with this. What exactly is recall process? It means a process by which an elected lawmaker is removed from office before the end of his or her tenure. A process by which a lawmaker is removed from office before the end of his or her tenure. Now, who are lawmakers? Largely speaking, this law or this discussion today affects two major groups of lawmakers. One are the federal, two are the state. Those at the federal have two tiers. We have the Senate and the House of Representatives. At the state level, they are just one tier, or just one, and that is the various lawmakers in the various houses of assembly in various states. So back to the question, how may they be recalled? Before we look into that, let's look at why they may be recalled. Simply speaking, or generally speaking, where there is loss of confidence in that lawmaker, then such lawmaker may be recalled. Loss of confidence could be underperformance or non-performance of that lawmaker. So let's look at the federal first. Now, the law that applies to the federal lawmakers is the same, and the process of removal is also the same. So what is the process? There are three stages of removal of a federal lawmaker. Stage one is that a petition will be written or done to the INEC. INEC is the Independent National Electoral Commission. Now, who writes this petition? The petition will be written by the registered voters in that lawmaker's constituency. That implies that a person that is not registered in that constituency cannot validly petition the INEC. So, and another question is this: how many people should sign that petition? The law says so, for example, if there are 100 registered voters in constituency A and they have lost confidence in their senator or House of Reps member, that means out of the 100, at least the second step will be taken by INEC, which is verification. What does that mean? INEC comes to that constituency and verifies that those that signed are indeed registered voters in that place and that their signatures are theirs. So just to verify the whole exercise. Then there's a third and final step. That final step is called referendum. What that means is to have a kind of votes from the people that signed that indeed they want that lawmaker out of the chambers. In that case, the requirement is simple majority. What that means is, assuming there are 100 persons, registered voters in that constituency, it means at least 51 will suffice. 50 and 1, for example, will suffice. So where that is successfully done, then the cycle ends. All these, however, must be done within 90 days. You'll see this in section 69 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Then, finally, a certificate of recall will be issued by INEC to that recalled lawmaker. But from the moment that referendum is conducted, such lawmaker stands recalled. That is again in section 69 of the Constitution. Now to the other lawmakers in the state. The same process applies to them. So where you have lost confidence in your lawmaker, there is hope. It is not a hopeless situation. If at least half of the registered voters can be gathered to sign a petition to that effect, then a recall process will be set in motion. That can be seen, the one for the states can be seen in section 110 of the same 1999 Constitution as amended. Now, finally, my opinion is this. The provision of this law, the requirement is stringent, almost impossible to achieve. That may account for why we have not seen anyone removed by this process yet. There is a need to review this law to make it less stringent. The way it is construed, it is almost impossible to have an elected lawmaker removed, even if he or she is not performing. This could be why some have not been very, very active or performing. Some are even totally absent in the chambers, which is the same thing they are elected for, the exact thing they're elected for to go and do in the chambers. So if this is done, I believe that we could begin to see more recall processes by Nigerians who are not satisfied with what their lawmakers have done or are doing. We hope you've enjoyed this session. Remember to click your like and subscribe button to get more videos and updates and notifications. Thank you. God bless you.